Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Climb is Mine. I'm Shadolina. This podcast is my accountability, a space where I share my wins, losses, and lessons as I grow stronger in my mind, body, and soul. I had mentioned last week that I was starting to work out, and my goal was to start doing a minimal of 3 days. I was able to work out twice last week, but I just wasn't able to manage my time and being intentional in regarding to adding this new habit. It kind of threw off my routine, and I just realized that I need to prioritize. I need to manage my time better, and I need to basically write everything down in detailed, because for some reason it's just the day just gets so busy, and it's just I didn't have the time for it. And I think that writing everything down by the hour and making it in a week in advance will definitely help, because it's just something that I need to do. The 2 days that I did work out, I felt a lot better. I could definitely see how weak my body was, but even though it didn't feel that good, it felt great just knowing that I have the ability to change it. And if I do the slow progression of taking it easy, I can just see the future and how my body is just going to get back to the shape that it was, and even better. I'm going to be able to heal my body. So it was very, very rewarding. As I said, even those 2 days, it's just I could feel the difference. And I wanted to do more than 3. My plan was to do 5 because I was so excited. And I said I was only able to do the 2. But it was funny also to see how how my body was. I was literally doing just basically calisthenics, all just my body, and it was pretty impressive how I was just sore from, honestly, it's like even doing bridges. And yes, as I said, very minimal movement, presses like against the wall, just getting my form right. And I could just feel like how my body was just, feeling in such a good way. So yeah, I wasn't able to record on Saturday either, because as I said, I guess my management for time last week was horrible in a way. But as I said, this week I'm really gonna work on it. And it was funny because you know how the devil just creeps in those negative thoughts because of this podcast that I'm doing. And I always say, I'm doing it for myself. Nobody's watching right now, and the devil just says, like, why are you doing this? This is so stupid. Nobody's watching. Why even do it? And I did not do it on Saturday because of that. It was honestly like a time management issue. And then I was actually going to do it for the nighttime, but it's just, as I said, I was just super busy. And I wasn't going to feel bad about it because I know I was going to get back on it and do my recording again for Monday. But it's just easy to slip into those negative thoughts. And I keep telling myself that I don't care if anybody's not watching. It's mostly for me to be accountable and to stay sober. It just validates what I'm doing for me and how important it is to keep just showing up every single day for myself, and just pressing this record button on 3 times a week. So yeah, here I am again, not knowing what the future holds, but showing up. And for me, it's very important, especially I know the impact that a compound effect can have for myself and in life. So that is my realization for this week: time management and showing up, even though when I don't know what the outcome is or what the future is. It's just being consistent. So thanks for climbing with me today. Remember, the growth takes work, but it's worth it. Let's keep strengthening our mind, body, and soul.